All right, now found my chain. Now got it on the bumper support. Like I said, now it should be more than enough to hold it up. Wow, it's just the body of the car. So if I can place you right, there you go. Alright, and I have this set on the 2-ton setting. Was setting 2-ton. So, but then again, this is the 8-ton bottle, so jack should be okay. So now, really just finna go ahead and if I can get the phone right. Sheesh. Go ahead and just jack it up. A note to everybody, please, if you're doing this, be safe. So here we go. You know what? I just thought about something. Oh, hell, you know, sorry. I'm gonna figure it out. Ah, forgot. Yeah. Forgot to unbolt the struts. I see the whole car moving up. I'm like, what? I'm so confused. But I know what it is. Find it. I am kind of thinking right now, since I got the back of the subframe up on jack stands, kind of debating if I should just take them off, because if I take them off, then the frame will already be closer to the ground, and I wouldn't have to struggle to figure out a way to get it off when the car is up over. And I really don't want to get under a body of a car while it's up in the air, you know. So I think I'm gonna leave the struts bolted on, and it might come off, but my guess is good as yours. I guess we all gonna find out. If I can just get it up just enough to move the jack stands from under it, then I think we'll be okay. But yeah, that ain't working out too well. I got the body of the car moving. Oh, got that out the way. Let me see. Yeah, I need another jack. That's what I really need. And I only have one jack, so it's kind of sucks. If you can see what I'm talking about, which this is happiness right here. This is what you call happiness. So it's going good, as you can see, but I still have the struts connected, thinking that it will be enough to get the jack stands from under it. Because once I completely lift the car up over it, I'm not gonna have no way to move them jack stands, because the front end of the engine and trans is I'm using the jack, you know. So this where friends come in at. But since I'm alone on this one, I gotta figure it out. I think I have some scissor jacks around here somewhere. It's not safe, but I have to do something, because that's even not safer. So guess I'll cut you guys back on once I figure that out. But I achieved a lot. I am very happy right now. So, like, seriously, this is all happiness. There's nothing connected to it, and I think this is that pulled out from the steering column. So I guess really, when you are doing this, all you have to do is just disconnect it from the steering column, nothing extra. So when putting it back into another car, which you have to kind of guide it, I guess, but I think I kind of ripped my hoodie on the door. But slowly but surely, sooner this is out, sooner I strip the rest of this stuff off the car, it can go, it can leave. Sooner I can get my beauty back in here and repeat the whole entire process. Like, it sucks, but we getting there. See, pearl white, like this. I got all the parts I took off of here out here. So, but once I figure out how to freaking, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut you guys back on. Okay, I got it. I figured it out. Figure out, let the jack down, and the subframe will literally rest on the hoist. Okay, got that part. So I'll put the jack under the car, jack this side up, then jack the other side up, remove the jack stands. So that part is done. Now the scary and hard part I find, because I still don't know how I'm gonna get the engine and transmission from under the car. I'm gonna try and pull it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not He-Man, but I guess today I'll figure out. If not, I get a towing strap or something and just pull it or whatever. But here we go. Keep doing this. Hopefully I didn't forget nothing. looks like I have everything off. Yep. Go over here, make sure there's nothing connected at all. Not connected, that's not connected. And okay, just a reminder, if you are doing this on a car you're going to keep, remember the rear brake lines. This is to the wheel over there, passenger wheel, and these are the rear wheels. Now you can just unbolt the ABS and it'll literally stay just like that, but by me not moving all these lines out the way, it kind of got caught up in this, but not too big of a worry. Not gonna sell a car to somebody and expect them to drive it. I mean, there's literally nothing to this car. So just a reminder, although I did cut the brake lines back there, as you can see, the flex pipe and cat is on the ground. I got coolant spilling out. Don't care. I mean, I already made it this far. So, yep. Now actually looking, that coolant elbow is plastic. I think that what was spraying out. I'm not 100% sure, but so really, when you are doing this on another car, it's probably best to disconnect the rear brakes lines from the actual ABS module. I would like heat it up or something. Just not enough to, it's boiling hot. Just enough to loosen the bolt and move it. And then this will come off. So, yep, if you would disconnect it from the ABS, this will still be sitting down. It's kind of caught up in between all of that. Or you can disconnect it from right there and up there, which will probably be best. Like doing brake lines is not hard at all, so that's why I just cut it. It wasn't a bother to me, which I probably can just cut these off. And really, that's it. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. For my first time, I got the car, let's say, literally halfway over the motor. Just got to figure out, I'll probably use the jack stands and some wood or something to keep the car up so I can move the hoist out the way and somehow drag this out from under. Like I said, I have a towing strap somewhere, so I might do that because that's the only way I could think of actually getting that out the way. And don't do what I did. Don't forget to unbolt the struts and don't leave the back subframe jacked up unless you have multiple jack stands, because I kind of went through a brainstorm but thought of it quick to do it. So right now I'm gonna just go down here and just cut these lines off if I can get it to cut. Either that or take this off, which will be more logical, but I mean, I kind of already done started on one line and it's just literally ran under this mount and back that way. So I probably would just finish cutting if I can get it or break it or whatever. So I got that. So now, main thing on my other car, I'm gonna remember just to disconnect it from back there instead of cutting it, and disconnect it from the ABS, which would be more easier, and then at the same time I would be able to reuse it and I wouldn't have to cut and do all this other stuff. So I guess I'm just continue to pull the car over the motor and trans. So we'll get to that. And I don't know what that was, but yeah, Jack, that's okay. All right, I guess that was it. That was pretty easy. But to my Bonneville owners, if you're not already a part of the Pontiac Bonneville group, I suggest you guys to go ahead and add yourselves, and because this is literally just everything about Pontiac Bonnevilles. There's a lot of good stuff like that, and you ask questions, people answer. So I find that helpful. But I got it completely. Have it dropped. Didn't take long to do. Probably take a couple hours, but I was recording, stopping, watching the videos and stuff like that. So, but for the most part, it's really straightforward. Just gotta play it out and disconnect what you need and leave what you don't. So it goes to show this is everything. There's nothing connected to the car at all. Well, the body of the car, I should say. So I know I have other struts. This one is bent, as you can see. You will need this, but since it's coming off a Bonneville, going on to another Bonneville, the GXP Bonnevilles mounts, people claim they're different. They're not different. They're literally the same exact mounts. The only thing is looks different is this mount right here, which this mount is just a different bracket, but it's in the same spot. It literally looks like the same mount to me, but I'll look at it again once I repeat all of this to the other side. Like, but I'm happy I got it up. Now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna keep the body up and keep all of this, and so I can move this hoist. But this is a sign of a success. This is happiness right here. All right, I guess when I figure out, then just time lapse and me doing it so I can move all of this. All right, I'm back. So I figured out, I kind of already did it, but pretty much all I did was take the struts off, just unloosen the bolts to them, and I let the jack down off the subframe, which made it rest onto the cherry picker. And while that front end was really, really low, I just got a jack. I took the jack and jacked up one side, moved the jack stand, jacked up the other side, moved the jack stand. Then I got to thinking, okay, I got everything all up, but how am I gonna move the engine and trans with the cherry picker in the way? So I got to thinking, my dad had a bunch of tires and wheels for his Ford F-150, so I'm like, why not just use these? But the noise you're hearing is me letting out the air out of this. Didn't have no other way to get it out, so I just used this. Let some pressure out the tire, and not sure how this is gonna work out because this one is cracked, but it still somewhat have a lot of structural support. But it should hold the body pretty well. I hope. I mean, my guess is as good as yours, but ain't nothing to do but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, yep. So that's pretty much just the basics of what you need to do. Take off the struts, engine mount, and other side would be trans mount, brake line, the rear brake line for the ABS, the two. Disconnect them from back there, disconnect them from the ABS because you're gonna need to. Radiator, AC condenser, and the air dryer. That's all gone. Heater core hoses, which you still might need them lines, cause on GXP it might be different. Not sure. It's just a lot going on over there. Get back to something I know. So now I'm gonna just try and let it down slowly. Hopefully it still be up high enough so I can move this and nothing bad happens. So let's try it. Let's try it. So go ahead and slowly let it down. All right, I guess that's it. I mean, I ain't finna be under it, but I got it done. It's down. Pressure is off of the hoist, as you can see, it's literally resting on it now. So I mean, it's not 100% sturdy. Like I said, I ain't finna be under there, so it don't really matter. Now, just the main focus of actually moving the hoist, moving the engine and trans. How? I have no idea. I might pull it. Then again, I don't know. So, but as you can see, this is what it's like on the inside. So this is what the drag guys be seeing when they be on the drag strip and popping wheelies. So now after I move all of that, I'll probably cut that door off, throw it on the inside. It's a lot of good stuff on the inside, like the airbag, the wiring harness. I might pull it all out, then again, I might not. I mean, it ain't gonna do too much use for me besides scrapping it. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's not gonna be much left for somebody to even get or even want. It's a good mirror, sunroof, it's a lot of little stuff. But I mean, for the majority of it, I already done took everything off I wanted. So I'm not sure. Not sure what to do with it. But if somebody had a rotten floor or something, how I had mine was all rotted, this would be the perfect structural to use. Because really all you have to do is cut down the middle and up and over this way. That was really it. Mine was rotted out. All that was rotted. This was rotted and this was good. So what I did was weld some sheet metal up here just to give it some structural support, which I cut it out. I cut all the rotted stuff out. And you can see literally straight through the floor. But like I said, for the most part, I think I'm all done with this. So I guess this has been a long video, but this is the end of part 2. I think it's part 2. Yeah, part 2. So part 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Hopefully not that many parts, but it's really gonna be the same process for this. Same exact process, plus the interior. I did an interior swap part 1, but I didn't show me doing anything. I really just kind of was doing it and then made a video of what I got done so far. But when I do the interior swap and the engine swap, hopefully I have a tripod by then so you guys can actually see exactly what I'm doing. instead of guessing and wondering, because I hate watching YouTube videos and I can't see what they're doing, or they just do it, they make a video. So I want you guys to see that this is just how you do it at home without a lift, with common tools that you can buy from the store, of course, and just raw. I'm not gonna edit out nothing and cut stuff out. We just keep it plain and simple and just are pretty much a raw video. This is how you do it, and hopefully I get more cars to do stuff like this too, or when I get to fixing up on this one, I wanted to do roll cage, race seats, steering wheel, and just do some crazy stuff to the motor, specifically this one, which supercharge it. I have 2 superchargers. They're not the Gen 5, but they're the Gen 3s. Nothing special, but I mean, you still can do a lot with them. So, but then again, I might end up just doing Gen 5, smaller pulley, cam, push rods, rockers, valve springs, all that good stuff. So I really want to beef this motor up to the point I at least wanted to make, let's say, it only makes 290, at least 3, no, probably 500-600 horsepower, maybe a little more than that. Never know. But it's gonna be a lot of time, money, and effort to do it. But now would be the perfect time to do it while it's out. But it's Christmas. I don't want to keep spending money on, well, it's almost Christmas, keep spending money on car stuff. But theoretically speaking, to do this swap and swap that, it's not going to cost a thing unless you don't have all the tools you need. Basically, only, like I said, I paid $400 for this car, and I paid $600 for that one. Now, everything I need is literally here. I don't have to go buy nothing unless I break something, which I kind of broke some interior pieces, but it was because of this side's been hit, and I'm not, it's easy to see the windshield is cracked. If you can see it, it's cracked, and I couldn't get the pillar out, so I just broke it. And then that one over there, I pretty much just snapped on mistake. It was really, really cold that night. It broke. So junkyard for that to get them pieces. And then like the heads-up display for the dash on that car, I might just paint it black, or I might go to the junkyard to buy one. But like I said, really not trying to spend money. I have to buy presents. So I guess this will be the end of the video. So stay tuned for part 3, 4, 5, 6, and on and on and on. But just stay tuned.